Hey, Bones. All we do is work. Why don't you get bored?
Hey, Betty, let me tell you a secret. I know a good place. The new human house. The girls
Hey!
there.
What do you think you're doing? Who are you here to see?
Officers, I am a friend of Physician Doe's. I've brought him some food. Please do me a favor and give it to him.
Dude, there's a fella in here. No way.
Oh. Here's a small token of my appreciation.
Well, you better make it quick. Don't take too long in there.
Thank you, officers. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Wait a
no,
minute.
no.
It's mine.
Help me! My lord! Help me! I'm innocent! My lord! My lord! Ah!
Hey, you!
Officers, would you kindly do me a favor? I'm timid by nature. This kind of gloomy place, it makes me feel all woozy inside. When I see Physician Doe, I think I might cry. If my eyes are all red, I'll be questioned when I go back. Please do me one more favor and give this food to him for me.
No problem. Just go and leave it to us.
Thank you, officers.
All right, go on now.
Hey, at least leave some for him.
Let me tell you, this guy's a miser, but it so gives him. How's this enough for me? But it is pretty good. You want some?
I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
Your Highness, you could have sent me alone to handle this. This is a filthy place. Why must you visit in person? Your Highness. What are you doing, standing there like dummies? Don't you see His Highness?
Greetings, Your Highness.
Is Doza from Body Disposal locked up here?
Yes, Your Highness. Physician Doe.
Your Highness, Physician Doe is locked in a secret cell.
Bring me there.
Yes, sir.
Right away.
Right away, please, Your Highness.
Why did the Crown Prince suddenly go there?
I know it's odd. There's definitely something going on.
Have you managed to get Doza killed yet?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so? Tell me, did you actually see him die with your own eyes?
The prison guards didn't let me in. But don't worry, Master Joe. I made some of Doza's favorite food for him. Also, the prison guards accepted my bribe and promised to give it to him. So he should be...
Enough! Tianyang! Go! Get to Disable Service right now. If anything has happened there, tell me immediately.
What do you want me to check for?
Just go! If I knew what had happened, would I be sending you?
I'm on my way.
you?
How dare you? How dare you be so rude to the Crown Prince? Kneel!
Greetings, Your Highness. I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you. Please forgive me.
Open it.
Of course.
Right away. Hey, what's the matter with you?
Leave us. Oh,
As you wish.
as you wish.
Entrusted by Pei Xingjian, I rushed back to the palace to save you. But I didn't expect for you to look so relaxed. You've even been keeping your cell tidy. Are you not nervous?
I am. That's why I'm taking it easy, because I'm anxious.
What do you mean by that?
If I laid here in this place, moaning and wailing nonstop instead, it will just make me more uptight and miserable. It won't do me any good, so I'd rather just try and enjoy myself. I'd rather find a way to relax than just complain the whole time.
Fusheng,
Your Highness.
did you hear that? You were always worrying about everything. It makes me anxious too. But Physician Dou is able to keep calm. Compared to you, he's much better. You may rise, Doza. Raise your head. You are so good-looking, and sensible, and chivalrous, too. Why was it that you were overlooked? I heard you escaped from the palace. Why would you do that?
I served as a physician for many years. I'm the godson of Eunuch Sun, the director. A few days ago, I was messing around and annoyed him. In a fit of anger, he threatened to expel me. The eunuch house wanted to transfer me to wardrobe. I got angry with Senior Sun, and I took off.
I understand now.
Fatty! Fatty! Oh, what's the matter, Fatty? Don't scare me like that! Oh, Fatty! Oh, Fatty! Oh, Fatty, are you all right? Fatty, knock it off! Oh, Fatty! Oh, Fatty!
Your Highness. He just said he had a stomach ache, and he felt weak and sweaty. Then he started frothing at the mouth and died. It's pretty clear that he was poisoned.
No one works here but you and him, and now he's dead. Who do you want me to think poisoned him?
Oh, please, Your Highness. It wasn't me, I swear. It was... osmanthus cakes. It must have been, Your Highness. Someone sent a box of osmanthus cakes for Physician Dou. When Fatty saw it, he gobbled it up. And now he's dead. Someone wanted to kill Doza, and he poisoned the cake. But it was Fatty who died.
Who sent the osmanthus cake?
He was a young eunuch, maybe in his 20s. I'd never seen him before.
Doza, do you have any enemies in the palace?
I don't have any enemies.
Hua Tian, get a coroner to do an autopsy and see if it was the osmanthus cake. Get to the bottom of it. You must find out who made that poisoned cake.
Yes.
Who issued the warrant for Doza? Who ordered you to arrest him?
For your information, Your Highness, it was an order from Pan Xinhai, the deputy chief.
Fusheng,
Your Highness.
go tell Pan Xinhai that Doza didn't escape from the palace. He was running an errand for me. I asked him to keep it a secret. I never expected him to be so honest, and that he wouldn't tell a soul, even when he was wrongly imprisoned. This guard's the only witness of the poisoning. Keep him in full custody. And deal with him after the case has been completed.
Yes.
Doza, come with me.
Your Highness! Thank you for saving my life.
I should be the one thanking you. If you hadn't risked your life to come back and confess, and pass the message on to Concubine Wu, I'm afraid I've been in danger, and not even known it. No wonder Pei Xingjian speaks so highly of you. With such courage and resourcefulness, you're quite useful.
Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness.
But someone wants you dead. If you don't know who it is, you can't stand up to them. Doza, if you don't want to work for body disposal or the wardrobe service, why don't you come work for me? Once you take shelter with me, no one will be able to harm you.
I'm afraid I would let you down, Your Highness. I've made quite a mess. Senior Sun and Shunza both became involved. I'm worried sick about them. I have to go back so I can help them to get through it.
How very loyal of you. Doza, don't worry. I'll find out who poisoned the cake, and be sure you're safe.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Jinyoung, are you absolutely sure?
Mm-hmm. I saw it with my own eyes. Physician Do was released. He stood right behind the Crown Prince. His Highness also gave the order to find out who tried to poison Physician Do. Master, this whole ordeal has nothing to do with us, right?
Of course it does! After the transfer's complete, Doza will work for a division. I must pay more attention. Jinyoung, we're out of silver silk. Go get some from the eunuch house.
Yes, Master.
Help me, Master Zhou. If His Highness investigates the case, then I'll be dead for sure. My life doesn't matter. But if you or Eunuch Pan were to get involved, then there'll be even bigger problems.
Don't panic. Just breathe. That's just a statement from the prison guard. Right now, it's the only evidence. And it won't hold.
But the other prison guard died right in front of His Highness, and he's determined to find out the truth. What if—
Just keep calm! Our superiors would take responsibility. Eunuch Pan ordered the arrest of those. Let's go ask him for a solution. He's the deputy chief of the eunuch house. He'll definitely have a solution to make all of this go away.
Doza's back! Hey, everybody, get out here! Oh,
I'm back!
Doza's back!
Doza's back! Come on, everybody! Doza, you're really back?
Shunza, it's all my fault that you suffered so much.
Doza.
Senior Sun! Senior Sun, I'm back safe and sound.
I'm so glad you've come back. I couldn't help you. I made you suffer. I'm so useless.
No! It was I who made you and Shunza suffer. I also made the rest of you worry about me.
All right, Doza. Let's go inside and talk. Fuza, go get Doza's room ready. I'll go make some food. Today is a big day for our division. Let's celebrate tonight.
Yes! Mother, I'm back safe and sound. Don't worry, Mother.
Doza, come here. I've got something to ask you. How did you get out? You were arrested by the eunuch house. Why did they release you without any punishment?
It was the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince?
When I was outside the palace, I met a friend of the Crown Prince. Knowing I had been arrested, he asked the Crown Prince to save me. His Highness was so kind that he agreed to help me. He told them that I was running an errand for him, not to escape.
Now I get it. Your mother must be up in heavens looking down and protecting you, even facing such danger. I'm so glad you're safe. Next time, I'll think of a better way to get you out of the palace.
No! Senior Sun, I've made up my mind. I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here.
No way. You mustn't. You can't stay here.
Tell me the truth, Senior Sun. Was the person who framed my mother, was it someone in the palace? Was it Zhuo Jingliang?
No. Of course not.
Senior Sun, when will you stop hiding the truth from me? While I was in jail, I saw a lot of things and did a lot of thinking. I was just a little kid, but I remember a lot of it. The first thing was that a maid from wardrobe asked my mother to help with an empress's dress. Then, Mother was accused of making an empress's dress without permission and put in prison. I remembered the design of the dress. There was a pheasant on it. His eyes looked the same as the dove's eyes that Zhuo Jinliang had embroidered. It got me thinking. The second was that Mother had sacrificed herself, and she entrusted me to you. She was clever, and she knew that I could stay here if I could be disguised as a boy. And she would rather take such a risk than entrust me to her only disciple, Zhuo Jinliang. The third thing was, when Zhuo Jinliang mentioned my mother, she didn't sound like she missed her at all. She just seemed jealous and rancorous. If my guess is correct, then Zhuo Jinliang is the maid who had begged my mother to alter the dress, and then turned around and framed her. You told me not to tell Zhuo Jinliang who I really was, not because you feared she'd be involved, but to protect me. Tell me, is all this right?
Master, just tell her now. I haven't been able to bear it. Zhuo Jinliang is obviously a vicious and merciless woman. Not only did she get her own master killed for her sin, but to keep the golden needle and the crest for herself, she wanted to cremate your bodies. But luckily, concubine Wu was visiting the palace and funerals were forbidden, or you would have been burned to death. Whenever I see you treat Zhuo Jinliang as family, I feel so furious, I want to scream.
Sun Yursun, my mother's murderer is right here in the palace. I'm not leaving. I'll stay right here and avenge my mother. Zhuo Jinliang got Mother killed and even had her labeled as a traitor and rebel. I swear that I will vindicate Mother and get revenge for her.
You're just a lowly physician. How can you take revenge against her?
Senior Sun, remember? There was a transfer order for me to work at Wardrobe. Once I start working there, I'll have a chance to see Georgian Young. Then I'll find evidence of how she had my mother framed and exonerate her at last.
Doza, have you gone mad with all the revenge talk?
I've made up my mind. This is what I have to do.
Hey.
Master! Master! Something's come up! Come here, quick! Master, you must help me. I was going to the Imperial Kitchen to buy a chicken. I came to get the money, only to find out my entire life savings have been stolen.
Where are Wei Ling's things? Look there for it.
Master, are you sure that's appropriate?
Wei Ling was demoted for stealing and transferred to our division. I really hope he didn't steal your money, but as it stands, he's the prime suspect. Go.
Hey, look at this!
My money!
My jade pendant! Doza! When you left the palace, I put this in the bag we gave you. What's it doing here?
I lost more than what you gave me. Everything that Senior Sun and Mother have given me were all stolen. I had thought I lost them when I was outside. Turns out, Wei Lin had stolen them before I even left.
Oh, now I remember. Wei Lin saw me hide my money. He even asked me what food we like to eat. He even made a point of asking what those are like most.
And did you tell him?
I did. I told him a mother's cake.
It must have been Wei Lin.
Wei Lin? What else did he do?
Today, someone went to the jail and gave me a box of osmanthus cake. One of the prison guards ate it. Then he dropped dead. That means it was Wei Lin who sent me the poison cake.
Why didn't you tell me this big news earlier?
The Crown Prince promised that he'd investigate. I didn't want you to worry about me.
Where's Wei Lin? Where did he go?
Master! Master! We have a big problem! Wei Lin has been brought back.
Tell him to come here.
He's dead.
Wei Lin's dead?
Yeah.
Ready for him. And prepare his funeral.
Yes, Master.
Your Highness, Deputy Chief Pan has arrived. Greetings, Your Highness. I didn't know Physician Doe had left the palace to run errands for you. I nearly caused a delay in your business. My apologies, Your Highness. Please, forgive me.
I forgive your ignorance. But someone indeed did manage to poison a prisoner when the jail was supposed to be heavily guarded. This is a major problem. Eunuch Pan, you're a deputy chief, and the prison is within your jurisdiction. How do you explain this?
Your Highness, I've gotten to the bottom of what happened. It was Wei Lin who caused it all. He was new at the Body Disposal Division. He had a history of stealing things. He stole something from Physician Doe and likely believed that Physician Doe had been missing. He never expected Physician Doe to return to the palace. Then, of course, out of fear, Physician Doe would deal with him after being released. He decided to send a poison cake to him so that he could kill him off before he returned back to the palace. But then his crime was exposed and he knew there was no escape, so he killed himself to avoid punishment.
He's dead?
He drowned himself.
Is Physician Doe aware?
Wei Lin's body was sent to the disposal division. Physician Doe knows about it. And the stolen objects have been retrieved. And not all of the belongings were his. There were other items from other eunuchs found in Wei Lin's belongings. Your Highness, for such a serious matter, I can't escape my responsibility. Please punish me accordingly.
You did neglect your management duties. But I won't punish you this time. You must remind all your eunuchs to stay on their toes. If this happens again, you'll be punished.
Yes.
We never know what a person's capable of. I've heard that Wei Lin was known for stealing. He stole things from everyone around him. And he kept all the things he stole in a little box and didn't even use any of it. Can't say I feel sorry for him.
Could you shut up, please?
Master, you had asked me about him.
I never expected Wei Lin was such a thief. He almost swindled me, too. Jinyoung, don't tell anyone else that we were ever connected to Wei Lin, to avoid the idle gossip.
Master Zhou, what shall I say when I see Eunuch Pan?
You'll know when the time comes. Oh no! Come back here! I dropped my handkerchief in the water! Get it back for me! Hurry!
Don't worry, Master Zhou. I'll get it back.
Hurry!
Master Zhou! Master Zhou!
You and I both know how Wei Lin died. Fortunately, he's prone to stealing, so we can pin the blame on him. Physician Doe is now under the shelter of the Crown Prince. You'd better stop trying to kill him. If you try anything like that again, I'm afraid we won't be able to escape so easily. If His Highness decides to track us down, there's something that I don't understand. The Body Disposal Division sent a notice saying Physician Do would accept the transfer order to work for the Wardrobe Service. Trust me when I say that I do not care why it is that you hate him, but you better restrain yourself.
If I can't kill him, then I'll keep him close to me. If you dare get this close to me, then I'll squeeze the secrets of your craft out of you little by little. If I can't kill you because of the Crown Prince's protection, then I'll make your life a living hell. Great work, Abby. However, it would look even better if you used blue and yellow instead of green and pink thread.
Master Jewel, I'm sorry, but Concubine Wu has fair skin and looks most elegant in green and pink. So those are the colors I used when making her dress. His Majesty also commended her for her elegance.
Who's the master, you or me? How dare you talk back to me? Don't you have any respect?
I'm sorry, Master. I won't do it again.
Qingyang, explain to us. Why did I ask Abby to use different colors and start over?
We're making new clothes for all the Imperial concubines. Concubine Wu and Consort Yang chose fabrics of the same color, and even the same pattern. The juxtaposition of green and pink will create a contrast and highlight Concubine Wu's complexion exquisiteness. But among all the concubines, His Majesty loves Consort Yang most. So since she and Concubine Wu chose the same fabrics, we can't let Concubine Wu get all the attention. Master asked Abby to use different colors for the good of Concubine Wu, but even more so for that of our own division.
Abby, do you understand?
I do. I'm Doza, from Body Disposal Division. Here's my transfer order reporting to Master Jewel.
Great. Good things come to those who wait. At last, fate has it that our paths cross. Dozi. You must know you'll only be working for us temporarily. However, during your time here, you must strictly obey all of our rules. Do you understand?
I do.
I knew you were a sensible boy. In the body disposal division, you were a simple epidemic prevention physician who dealt with corpses every day. What did you learn there? Why don't you take this opportunity at your division? You may have a bright future ahead of you. But you must remember something. Do a good job and you'll be rewarded. As time goes by, you might even have a chance to get promoted. However, if you make any mistakes, then you'll be punished, or even lose your life. Keep that in mind.
Thank you for your wise words. I'll remember.
In our division, there have always only been maids. However, today Dozi is the first exception to that rule. I'm sure you're not convinced. And you wonder, what makes him so capable to be transferred to our division, where he gets to work side by side with tailoring experts like you? Am I right? Who set up that table?
I did. The seats are all arranged according to the levels of the worker's ability. This is one of your rules.
That's right. When a new worker arrives, they must sit in the last row, with no exception. Without 1 or 2 years' practice, there's no way they'd move forward. But if Dozi is only capable of sitting in the last row, why did I need to take the trouble and break the rule for him? How about this? I'll ask, are Dozi here to compete with one of you, so that he can show you what he's capable of? Which one of you is brave enough to try?
Master Zhuo, I'd like to try. I'm just a newcomer. I should sit in the last row. I don't dare to compete with all of you.
No excuses now. Simply show them what you are truly capable of. In our division, we thrive on our skills. Our craft is everything. If you're skilled, you'll be praised and honored. If you win the competition today, I'll allow you to make clothes for high-ranking officials. You'll also have a chance to learn directly from me. However, if you lose, then you'll be disposing of bodies, dealing with rotting corpses.
I don't know how to take revenge yet. But only if I'm here in the wardrobe service will I get to be close to Zhuo Jinliang and find my chance. I must win this competition.
These roses are so lovely and so delicate. I'd like you to make pillow covers for concubines with the theme, the fairest flower. It's already noon. Are you confident that you can complete the task before sunset?
That's not a lot of time, but I'll try my best. I can also complete my work before sunset.
All right. You can get started then.
There isn't much time left, but he's just sitting there. Is he scared or something?
Master said that we should have a plan before starting. He's likely thinking about the details.
It's just a couple of flowers. What's there to think about? He'd have to be really lucky to complete his work before sunset.
Yeah.
All right. The rest of you get back to work. After they finish, we can all see the results.
Yes, Master.
What's he doing?
Yeah. Why hasn't he started yet?
Yeah. Abby has started the embroidery.
What? What about Physician Do?
Him? He's still lost in thought. Don't worry, Chinyang. He's gonna lose.
What am I worried about?
Don't be shy, just admit it. I'm sure that all of you want Abby to win. We were all admitted to our division after learning from our respective masters through years of practice and selections. But this person came from body disposal. If he manages to defeat the top worker of our division, we'll be too ashamed to show our faces. What's he doing? Yeah.
Why hasn't he started yet?
Yeah. What's he up to?
What's so odd?
Hey, Physician Do has started.
Huh?
Get up here. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's have a look.
Come on.
Come on. The pattern Doza's making doesn't look like anything
I
special.
wonder what he's doing. It doesn't look like he's doing anything special.